With True Life Radio, home of Army and Throwbacks, Big Man Kelly Morning Show. And it is time for Sports Corner with Jeff Fox. What's happening, Jeff?
Good morning, Big Man Kelly. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. You see, I got your theme music on today. Even I left.
Of course, I know you got some Natasha Candy up in there.
Yes.
Yes, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you. So you guys were on D-Wade and his son/daughter again?
Yep, we were talking about that this morning, and it definitely.
I mean, I hate to say son/daughter, but I mean, he is his son, and I get it about the decision that they made. But did you guys see on social media that Lil Boosie came out?
Yeah, we talked. He kind of stuck it to him a little bit.
Oh, that was harsh.
Very.
That was harsh, and he said he's gonna say what everybody else is afraid to say. I don't think everybody agrees with Lil Boosie, but I mean that was just a harsh way to put it.
I agree. When Natasha told me what he said, I was like, "Really, dude?
Yeah,
really? Yeah, I thought that was a bit over the top, especially the way he said it. That he cut his thing off, and said that the families he was talking about having a sex change.
Well, you know what, Jeff? I know this hits home for you just a little bit because you did reveal to us. You revealed to us that your daughter's gay, and someone who works in the sports world. And you even said, you wanted you from the Bahamas, old school,
right?
So. But
yeah, we I mean, over there, man, they will bother you. They will. I mean, you would just looked at differently, and you would get verbal abuse. People might discriminate against you. That's how it used to be.
Right.
I haven't lived in the Bahamas for over 30 years, so how it is right now, I don't know for sure. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm pretty sure things are different over there now because even here in Miami, because of the LGBT plus Q plus or whatever it is, and
they steady adding stuff on.
Well, Jeff, listen, I told you my only issue is can we just shorten? I mean, and it keeps getting longer, and I have a tricky short-term memory. It only lasts for like 3 seconds anyway. So when you get it, that's why I always kind of joke about it, just to have a little humor about it. But the LGBT ABC 1, 2, 3,
right. And then you also have gay pride and all this stuff that's supportive, of the lifestyle. People aren't in the shadows anymore.
No,
they're, I think yesterday was it Rosario Dawson?
Say that one more time.
Was it the celebrity Rosario Dawson?
Yes, she's on my future ex-baby mama list, so absolutely.
Yeah, didn't she come out yesterday and say that she also has, I think she's bisexual, she admitted. So people aren't afraid. People aren't afraid anymore. And in the old days, they used to be afraid. And again, I told you that when we talked about it the first time, I commend D-Wade for supporting his family. They made a collective decision as a family. I am in no position to judge them. Boosie is in no position to judge them. That's between them and God. That was the decision I came close to.
Well, let me tell you, when it comes to Rosario Dawson, if she's bisexual, that means she's just going to come by my way.
Yeah, I think that's Cory Booker's old flame.
Yeah, aren't they still? Are they still together? Or no?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
So that means she's still got a chance with me. That's all.
Yeah. Getting back to D-Wade for a minute.
Yeah.
This Saturday, the American Airlines Arena, they will officially retire number 3. Dwayne Wade, absolutely the single greatest athlete in South Florida sports history. In my opinion, without a doubt. Greater than Dan Marino because he delivered not 1, not 2, but 3 championships. And the first one he delivered without LeBron James. He delivered that first championship I think in 1996 with or 2006. I'm sorry, with a beat of Shaquille O'Neal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as his co-star. Shaq was towards the tail end of his career. It was really Dwayne Wade that won that first championship all on his own.
Mm-hmm.
When the Heat were down 2 games in that series, and then Dwayne Wade just said, "No, I'm not going out like this," and he turned into Flash, and he rubbed it, averaged like 39 points a game. It was one of the greatest performances I have ever seen by one guy. So, D. Wade was really responsible for that championship in 06. And then he delivered again 2 more times with his homies Bosh and LeBron. So Saturday night, man, we'll be at the arena. Myself, Lorenzo Thomas, the other sports brother. We'll spend the entire day there, and it's going to be all about Dwayne Wade this Saturday at the American Airlines Arena. Also, ESPN is doing a documentary on D. Wade that people should check out. It's kind of like a 30 for 30 special, all about Dwayne Wade, his career, his struggles.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of an open book. Talks about his relationship with Gabrielle Union. I think he was unfaithful at one point. You know, they were not together at the time. I think they were on break or whatever. But I saw the way he had to. The toughest thing he said he had to do was to tell his woman that he had a baby outside their relationship. Yeah, that's tough. You should see Tasha Candy's face right now. So like she swallowed a lemon.
Right.
Yeah,
that's hard to come back from. You know, your infidelity led to a baby. That's hard. That is.
And she was really loving him, you know, to take him back after a situation like that. Because if you're on break, that doesn't give you the okay to do something like that. That was a punch in the gut.
Yeah. So, speaking of basketball, the Basketball Hall of Fame was coming up the next class. Mm-hmm. And from what I understand, my boy Chris Bosh is feeling some kind of way about not making the cut for this first class.
I feel some kind of way for him because Chris Bosh, in my opinion, before he came to Miami, averaging 27 points, somewhere around the 27 and 10 his entire career. Chris Bosh is exactly the reason. I mean, those stats dropped to when he came to Miami about 16 and 10. See, Chris Bosh could not be Chris Bosh, the guy in Toronto when he came to Miami. He sacrificed. Mm-hmm. He sacrificed shots, rebounds. He had to fit in with LeBron and D. Wade. That should be a great example for our kids out there on how to be a team player. Because he could have been selfish and complained to Eric Spoelstra, hey, I'm a superstar. I'm a 27 and 10 guy. Mm-hmm. You know, and we called them the Big Three, but a lot of people called them the Big 2.5.
Wow. I never heard that before. 2.5. Wow.
Yeah, because, Bosh ain't putting up numbers like D. Wade and LeBron. And that's because he sacrificed. Chris Bosh was the glue guy. And if there was no Chris Bosh, there would be no Miami Heat in the NBA Finals 4 years in a row. Mm-hmm. He was just as important as Wade and LeBron. And he should get recognition for that. I think the Hall of Fame people messed up by not putting Chris Bosh in the Hall of Fame.
Do you think he got bumped because of Kobe being in this next round, and is definitely I would say a shoe-in?
Kobe was an automatic unanimous selection. Whatever year he was going to go in, he's going to be a unanimous pick. I mean, nobody's not going to say Kobe Bryant should be in the Hall of Fame. So I don't think it was Kobe Bryant. You had Kobe Bryant. I think you had Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett. I mean, it was really, really tough. But to not include Chris Bosh, I think is a travesty. Really is. So they got to look at that. Bosh will get it without a doubt the next time he goes up, but he should have gotten it this time. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine him not being a Hall of Fame on the first ballot. This definitely should have been.
Okay, all right.
He's a champion. 3 times over, and again, if it was not for Bosh, they would not win those championships. He was the glue guy. You know what I mean about the glue guy, the guy that holds everything together.
Yep.
You know how you used to do in Hot 105 whenever somebody was out? Big Man Kelly's on the air.
Yeah.
Whenever something went down, something went wrong, guess who's around to save the day? Big Man Kelly?
Yeah, the big guy. Yeah. Listen.
It's kind of the same thing. Hey, before I go, man, the poor Houston Astros just had a press conference to tell people, well, we cheated. Yeah, we cheated, to win the World Series, but cheating didn't really help us win the championship. We would have won the championship anyway. Really?
Isn't that why they call it cheating? Hello.
Really? Oh, I can't wait. Listen, baseball has been boring for a long time, but it won't be boring this time.
I think they should add a halftime and put like a performance or some cheerleaders in there. That might help.
Let me tell you, man, every stadium they go to, they are going to get cheered the entire season by the fans, by other teams, by players. Especially the Yankees. The Yankees feel like the Astros stole the championship from them.
Well,
so they're going to get, ripped apart everywhere they go. It's going to be interesting to watch baseball this year, to see wherever they go. They're going to get stuff thrown at them. Guys are going to throw pitches at the players. I mean, they apologized, but it wasn't really an apology.
No.
You know what I mean?
Not at all. All right, you guys, that's Sports Corner with my man, Jeff Fox. Jeff, we'll talk to you tomorrow, 8:30 right here on Mature Life Radio.
You got it, man.
You got it, man. Man, good stuff right there. Oh, man. All right, so this is what I got to do. I got to play a little, we're going to do a little Poison Clan.
Okay.
Little throwback, right? See, that's why we home of R&B and throwbacks. Mature Life Radio. All right, you guys watching us on Facebook Live, you need to download the Facebook app, Mature Life Radio. I said Facebook. You need to download the app, Mature Life Radio. It's free, and you can hear this right here.